So the bronze painting on the Dalek is finished, but I've still got to put the hemispheres on the back. I'm starting to paint those in the garage. I've only got 9 of them done so far. There's a bunch to go around there. And once they're on, it's just the lighting for the lamps in the eye. So take that out for a moment. So what I'm going to show you right now is what I intend to do over here. So, bring this in and stick this down. So what I intend to do, I've got my soldering iron there. These are the bulbs that I'm going to use. 2 of these for inside the dome lights, and another one that'll go inside the eye stalk. Take this out here, just disassemble the lens. So there's the clear lens, which the lights could go behind. So I'm going to run some wire inside this. Get that eventually. Oh, come on. There we go. My soldering iron ready. I won't bore you with the actual soldering, especially as my technique's so awful, but I'm just going to solder these 2 wires onto this, and then I'm going to use just some, it's that tacky stuff that you use to put up posters. Put a blob around there so that the bulb itself is suspended at the end facing out, which will make it easy for it to change if they ever blow. And then this will go back on the end. I need to pick up 3 small black screws just to seal that in place, and again make it easy for me to take it apart if I ever have to change the bulb. And then the wire will run to a 9-volt battery, the same one that will power the other bulbs for the dome lights, and then I'll be able to switch that on each time I put the dome on and have them illuminated. So let me get on with a bit of soldering and I'll show you how it ends up. Right, so there's the bulb in place, held with that tacky stuff. I've connected the end of these wires to the battery, so that you can see that's lighting up. And then when that's in place, I'm going to get my Dalek glow. So looking at that, I might actually put a bit of blue film behind that and give it a blue light instead of a white. Something to think about. But anyway, that bit done. So just going to do the dome lights. Yeah, found one problem for the lights. This is the base that goes on the dome, and I 3D printed these with a resin printer, and as you can see, this lip is coming away. It's because I made them hollow. So I think I'm going to go back to my FDM printers and reprint these with a high infill, because that's likely to end up coming apart. If you can see that there, that lip's already coming away, and the other one's exactly the same. So yeah, that shouldn't take too long, a couple of hours to reprint these. But yeah, I need to fix that before I wire the lights on the dome. Alright, so here's the light mounts back in Cura, and quickly running them off on the Sunlu, or rather the first one. Seems to be looking pretty good. So as soon as this finishes, which shouldn't be too much longer, I'll run the second one off. Right, so ran off the new bases on the FDM printer, so not solid, and as you can see, haven't got it coming apart at that line. So going to solder some wire to some bulbs. They'll basically sit in that, and then the translucent cover will go on top, and then that will go over the whole thing, and that's the lighting piece done. So yeah, oh, and those are the screw holes, so I'll put a couple of screws there which will screw into the dome. Let me go and show you. So there's the hole for the wire to go through, so that will match up with that, and then these screw holes here, I'll drive screws into this line, hold that in place so everything goes on top. Perfect.